All right, guys, so watch this for November 3rd. It's going to be Thursday. We've got the FOMC behind us. We're still kind of breaking down. You do have the 200 day pretty close. So I'm kind of expecting, I mean, everybody and their mother, Twitter, StockTwits is talking about the end of the world and everything. So I'm usually a bit of a contrarian, and I'm expecting probably a bounce tomorrow or Friday, especially with the 200 day looming. And, we've got 4 or 5 red days in a row. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. It doesn't have to bounce tomorrow for me to make money, though. I'm just going to use this list and any gappers we find in the morning and then trade them as they set up. And as I said earlier, I'm more interested in kind of intraday reversals. They're very low risk setups when you get a proper one. As a matter of fact, NSPR is on watch for tomorrow. But I'm going to go into a couple reversal examples from today that I called in the chat room, and one of them was STON at $9.60, switching to 5-minute candles. After this flush on the way back up, 960 was right about here, and over the next 30 minutes it went to 1063 and even went higher than that, went to 1079. But the stop was nice and tight. The stop was like, I don't know, 25 cents below, something like that. So a very nice move there. There's a perfect example of a reversal play working. A lot of people look at this and say, well, why didn't you just short it at the open? Well, because I didn't even have this thing on watch, right? It caught my attention because the scanners were lighting up when this kind of volume was coming in. Actually, it caught my attention above 10. I was hoping for a flush below 10, and we got it. And the entry using the methods I teach was right at $9.60. And the reason this was really compelling is because it was selling off all day. Then it was getting fast to the downside. And if you look at the daily, this was the 4th day down in a row after a huge gap down, right? So that was just looking for that capitulation, and it gave a very nice, easy, low-risk trade down here at 960. So there's an example, actually called BABA, B-A-B-A. What was the price? 97.69. This was on the way back up right here, somewhere right about here, I think, 97.69 on this green candle. And it went up over 99 from there with a pretty tight stop. Stop was a little wider on BABA, it was 38 cents. But still, a great example of a reversal play. So you could just have nothing on watch, right? And then watch your scanners, and then you might catch a setup like BABA or STON. And then we actually took a couple long trades. I see people on Twitter talking about why would anyone look for long trades. Here's why. SKLN basically called right here over this little flag break. Called it originally here. It never did stop out, and then I jumped on the mic and pointed out the flag break here for those that either took a flat or didn't take the first call, called the flag break right there too, and it just ripped. I mean, it moved 56% in our favor today after the call without stopping out. 56% move, that's huge. So, when you say, well, why would anyone look for long trades? You just got to know what to look for, and this was on our radar, gave a great setup. So, anyway, let me get to the watch list here. NSPR goes on watch for tomorrow. Had this huge move on Tuesday, quiet inside day on Wednesday. I'm going to look for maybe a break of today's high over 323. This one might just head right back up to 4. So let's keep our eyes on NSPR. VRX got an inside red day on bigger volume than I would have liked, but a lot of times you can get a 3rd day play right back up. So I'm going to watch VRX. Remember, I only take these with a proper intraday setup. I'm in cash every night, so I just put together a list and look for intraday setups from that list or the gappers. Tesla, just another red day, still kind of sitting at support with 5 days down in a row. Any kind of market bounce, I think this is a good one to look for a potential bounce. Real quick, I'm going to talk about Facebook. I am not putting this on watch, but I just wanted to let you know after this is closed at 127.17. They reported after hours and is trading closed after hours at 118.21. So that might, the 200 days at close to 118. So that might be worth watching for potential long in the morning, gapping down to the 200 day. But I'm not calling that one. I just happened to think about it as I was making this video. Lumber Liquidators LL, another red day. It did touch the 200 day. This one goes on bounce watch, especially with any kind of market bounce. CTL, man, this thing ripped higher, and then next thing you know, it gaps down. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and you can email me if I'm wrong, I think it was announced they're buying, LVLT, Level 3 Communications or something, and that just slapped this thing silly, but I think it's getting oversold and could be a good snapback bounce tomorrow. OIIM, don't know anything about this one, but a nice pop, maybe a red to green tomorrow. I generally don't want to start trading something after a huge move like that. You want it to come in for a couple days, but on the rare occasion you do get a nice second day play with a red to green or something like that. So it goes on watch. CBMX got a nice pop today, just maybe a red to green in that one tomorrow. And then lastly, CCJ, really nice pop on big volume today, maybe some follow through. And again, remember, some of these are really extended in the very short term. So what we'd hope for is an initial sell off and then maybe a red to green or something like that. So, keep that in mind. I don't just jump in any of these. The setup's got to be there. All right, that's the watch list for Thursday. And again, be careful out there. You've got kind of a weak market, and we've got the election coming up on Tuesday. Market hates uncertainty, and so as Oki in our chat room likes to say, keep your powder dry. I want to come out the other side of this election with all my capital and hopefully a little bit more than I have right now. But I am not trying to hit it big here. I am just trying to small gains, right? Protect my entry, and just make sure that I don't lose money. I don't want to damage my account during this uncertain time. All right. On the other side of the election, there'll be plenty of great trades again. All right. Anyway, enjoy your evening. Talk to you tomorrow.